What up, what up? Hopefully no live streams issues today. We've been on a bit of a tough streak with those. Spinning everything up right now. You guys know how it goes. We'll be there in a minute. Dave Nelson, good to see you. Apoco Crypto. Scotty, steak and eggs. Good to see you, man. Jack Dorsey, Satoshi? I think I'm convinced. I am fully on the Jack Dorsey is Satoshi wave now. I think we'll find out for sure one day. I don't know how close we are to actually finding out for sure, but I'd say I'm pretty confident at this point it is him. Which personally, if it is him, I don't know, in my opinion, I wouldn't be a fan of that. I think knowing that Jack Dorsey is Satoshi makes me a bit more bearish on Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's having such a hard time recently with some of these live streams. I don't know what's up. Usually if you refresh the stream, it kicks everything back into gear. You don't think Jack Dorsey could program his way out of a closet? Well, he did create X. Case ending today. I think any day now. I think Paul Adkins will probably get into the SEC first, but we'll see. Tracy, good to see you. All the XRP polls right now are hilarious. All these Bitcoin maxis are putting out XRP polls and then getting mad when XRP wins the poll. Like, how many times do you have to watch the same thing happen? And then the other funny thing is they all blame it on bots afterwards. They're all like, oh, it's just bots. Just bots. I think the funniest thing about that is like, obviously, like, we all know we're all real people. So it's like, sorry, man. Just a lot of people like XRP. I don't know what to tell you. The justification, though, is hilarious. I just lean into it now, though. I'm like, yeah, me and Brad, we queue up the bots. We send them after these polls. We think the polls are probably the most important thing to XRP's long-term success. So we've got an entire operation going where me and Brad Garlinghouse, we get together and we figure out the bots. Oh, I'm glad you liked my poll, Johnny. I was like, this is a little I don't know. I almost didn't send it. I was like, is this a little too cutthroat? And I was like, whatever. I'll share my poll right now. So for those of you who don't know, because like I don't think some people did get the joke. Essentially, I was poking fun at a lot of the really dumb polls being put out right now, especially by the Bitcoiners. So I put out this poll right here. I said, you are in a zombie movie apocalypse, and there are a lot of people, more than 10,000, getting very sick. And then a person in your house asked the question, if you have ever thought about the idea before of having a push-up contest and the winner gets crypto, what would it be? And then I did Bitcoin, XRP, Lightning Network, and $USD. Oh yeah. So this is my kind of joke poll, poking fun at a lot of the polls going around X right now. Just wanted to make it as ridiculous as possible. It went so viral though. There's like 25,000 views on this thing. Oh. I couldn't help. I was like typing it up. I was like, this is so ridiculous. Like, I was like, this is going to trigger people so bad. And then after this, I think Gary Cardone actually posted at me. What did Gary put out there? Gary posted at me, but I couldn't actually understand what his post was saying. Maybe you guys can help me out. Oh, here it is. Whoops. So I'm yet to figure out exactly what this means. I don't know. For some reason, I can't really like read what Gary posed. I don't know if that's like a me problem or just like a tough English thing. But he reposted. I didn't realize it got this bad. XRP won in his poll 92% to 7%, which is crazy. Oh, and this is the post I was poking fun about in my post. He put out a poll that said, you're 50 years old, worth 10 million, and going into suspended hibernation for 8 years. 2033, escaping complete chaos and a virus. You must make 100% investment in one of the following and have 1 hour to decide. And then put XRP, Solana, USD, Bitcoin. So that's the poll I was making fun of a bit. It's actually funny. His almost seems like a parody. But then he said, wow, everyone, thanks for participating. These results are spectacular, unbelievable, and amazing. Which is like almost the same 3 words 3 times in a row, which is weird. Then he said, there can be no denying the votes, the sheer overwhelming volume says everything. So I think he's saying like, I don't know. I think he's trying to say like, I don't know what he's actually trying to say actually at all. He said there are so many big investors in whales taking the opposite view of mine. So I think that's him just poking fun at like, hey, these are a bunch of small accounts anyway, so don't listen. And he said, you would think I could get off a sizable vet with a credible person, yet it seems impossible to do. But I didn't understand that either. I mean, I'm in this space constantly. I've never heard any kind of bet thrown at me. So, but anyway, I got tagged in the same post as Patrick Bet David. So I responded to his post. I said, I'm just honored to be in a post with Patrick Bet David. I didn't really understand what he was saying, but I thought it was cool. I was tagged in a post with Patrick Bet David. I hope he saw it. I wonder if he followed me. Nope, no follow yet. I do hope he saw it though. I thought that was pretty cool. I still don't understand what the post really means. I mean, if he's trying to make a bet, That's fine. I don't know what he's trying to bet. I feel like the bet is already on XRP. Guys, make sure if you're getting here early, you smash the like button. Really appreciate everyone for doing that. No idea what that post was supposed to mean. But I did think it was pretty funny. I don't know. We'll see how all that pans out. I know he does hold XRP, which is even weirder. He's like the biggest hater of XRP I've ever seen for someone who holds XRP. Not sure I really understand it, but you know. Tracy says 20 bucks today, case dismissed. Man, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. We'll see what happens on that front. Miguel, good to see you. Someone posted the other night, they're like, we just got rid of one Gary and now we have a new one. And I thought that was really funny. Replacing Gary Gensler with Gary Cardone. I thought that was a good post. No reason to get too worked up about it, though. I mean, the market will decide who's right? Like, we'll either be right and XRP will do what we think it will and they'll be on the sidelines, or we'll be wrong and they'll be right. And we'll just see what happens. But no reason to get overly worked up about it. I see some people thinking like I'm upset by it or things like that. But you know, in my opinion, it's just like the market will decide. I would rather have a lot of them not understand XRP and then watch XRP go up and be buying at significantly higher prices. So that's what I would prefer to happen. I have no desire to convince them to hold XRP. I just want them to realize when it's all said and done, everything we have been saying from the start had been correct, and they simply didn't listen. And that would be that'd be the ultimate scenario. I don't want to convince anyone to get XRP. Well, any of them. I'll convince other people to get XRP. People who actually want to learn. Silver Days, good to see you. Great to see you as always, Silver Days. I mean, like, there's no doubt about it. Gary's a very wealthy person. I mean, I don't know how wealthy he actually is. He bought 38,000 XRP. I mean, that's not anything like, wow, this guy's like loaded. Trying to see if anything else is going on X. It doesn't seem like a whole bunch. Don't forget, Japan Q1 begins in April. That's the first switch flip. Okay, interesting. We'll see if anything actually happens on that time period. I think 2025 is going to be a huge year for banks using XRP. And the other day, we actually just got the first announcement of a bank using XRP in a while, which was really cool to see. And that is the Brazilian real stablecoin coming to the XRP Ledger. Crypto Cowboy says, Mickle, good sir, always on point. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Grant's the smarter twin. I mean, Grant's been very successful in real estate. Am I feeling unwell? No, I just have a little bit of a stuffy nose. If you can see by this weird angle I'm giving you, I broke my nose in high school, so it's all messed up in there, and I never got it fixed. So maybe that will be my first big XRP Moon purchase. I'll go get a nose job. Moonster, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate that. I always try to prioritize all of those member posts in the chat. Always the first ones I go to, so. Trump effect coming to fruition. Are they going to do another documentary? No, I'm joking about actually getting a nose job, but I have a really bad deviated septum. I need them to go in and fix that. I don't actually want a nose job. I just need them to make it so I can breathe. I'd be a very happy man if I could just breathe. So I'm not actually getting a nose job. I just say that as a joke. Oh no, trust me, she'd be just as happy with the nose getting fixed. No. I'm just joking. It has nothing to do with the looks. It has to do with the fact that I can't breathe. I don't actually want a nose job. I need deviated septum surgery bad. Real bad. Do a Michael Jackson nose? Yeah, I'll just go crazy. I'll just go absolutely crazy with it. No, I don't snore. I don't snore. Somehow. I don't snore. Closed door meeting today at 1 p.m. Yep, Tracy, that is happening. I wouldn't get overly excited, but we'll see. We'll see. I sleep really well. Trust me, I don't have any issues sleeping. It's just like when I go to the gym and I'm like working out and I'm like suffocating, like that's no fun. XDC, thumbs up or thumbs down? I'd give XDC a thumbs up. I'm a fan of XDC. Personally, as you guys know, I'm mostly an XRP guy, but get a nose in the shape of a rocket? I don't know about that. That would be crazy. Oh, got it, Halls Balls. Yeah, I have some spray, but it doesn't always work. No, I don't snore. No, I don't snore. No snoring. Somehow. Oh, Greg Todd, that's hilarious. He said, I thought my dad was the world's worst snorer. Then I got married and discovered I was wrong. Oh, that's so funny. My roommate's a really bad snorer. So we've been best friends like forever. And I remember one time we were coming back from like the casino and I was like sleeping in the same room as him. And I was like, I need to get out of here. Like, I cannot stand this. And my other good friend and his girlfriend were sleeping in the other room. And like, I just had to get out of the room I was in. So I like knocked on the door. They were sleeping. I was like, just like covered my eyes. Like, I didn't know like how they were sleeping. I was like, I just need to go lie on your floor and sleep quietly. So they woke up and they were cracking up because I was just like I had like a bed in the other room, but I was just like curled up on the floor, like no blanket, no pillow. I'm like, I just need to escape the snoring, man. I was like, I can sleep anywhere. This is like, just get me out of the snoring. Haven't seen the gallon in a while? Well, here you go. We've upgraded. Cool. So here's the Brazilian real on the XRP Ledger. Brazilian real BBRL coming to the XRP Ledger by Brasa Bank. Not only a bank, but also expected to capture 30% of the market in Brazil. XRP Ledger is ideal for stablecoins and tokenized assets. This one bank also handles 30% of the FX volume in Brazil as well. So, huge win right there. Massive bank in Brazil with a lot of FX volume, cross-border payments, currency conversions. Moving to the XRP Ledger, likely to really upgrade a lot of their back-end flows. Super cool to see. And this is just going to BBRL. This is going to force a lot of major institutions in Brazil and institutions interacting with this financial institution to start incorporating the XRP Ledger. XRP Polminator, XRPT. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. So this is a huge win for the XRP Ledger. I think you're just going to see this thing keep happening. You're going to see more and more banks tokenizing stablecoins on the XRP Ledger. The XRP Ledger is one of the few chains that gives these banks the speed, efficiency, liquidity, and rule sets they need to really be compliant on a blockchain. Yeah, they also approved the XRP ETF as well. Yep, they also did the XRP ETF as well. Christine, good to see you. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. It's so scary to think we are actually part of this. I don't know if I get scared, but definitely exciting. I saw a South Korean YouTuber quoting you according to Mickle regarding XRP. Oh, that's sick. I like that. That's really cool. It's really unfortunate that YouTube's not better. Like, I've talked about this before. Realistically, I should be able to post a video and it should automatically translate over YouTube, and I should be able to live stream, and my live stream should be automatically translated to whatever language anyone wants to listen to. It's really unfortunate that's not a thing. I would love to have people all over the world in these live streams. Imagine how cool that would be. If we could get like the perspective from people in Japan, India, China, like imagine all these people being able to give their perspective on the live streams. It'd be really cool. And their comments would just translate to whatever the native language you wanted. So everyone could just have a conversation with people all over the world. I think we're already at the point where AI should easily be able to do that. It's unfortunate that YouTube's such a lagger in some of this stuff. I mean, for crying out loud, I can't even get a live stream going half the days because YouTube's messing it up. Shane XRP says, I have to get out of the office today. I got glued to the news yesterday, and before I have to get out of the office, I got glued to the news yesterday, and before I knew it was 3 p.m. Totally understand that. Jaxel, good morning. Good to see you. Cool. Yeah, no, so that Brazilian real news is very important. Also, take a quick second, do a big shout out to XP Market. They've got a brand new feature here that's really cool. It shows the entire cryptocurrency market cap of, for XRP Ledger coins. So about $500 million of market cap for XRP Ledger coins. We can also see the total amount of NFTs is 5.6 million, 24.7 thousand tokens, NFT volume, about 13,000. Sex volume is about 3.8 million. I wonder where those numbers come from. Dex volume is 7.4 million, because this must only be a couple sexes, because I know those numbers are way larger. And then the XRP price there. We can take a look at the total token rankings. Let's take a look at RLUSD. Let's see how many. So we have about 20 million worth of mints of RLUSD on the XRP ledger. Ooh, token trends. Oh, yep. There's the chart of the growth of the market cap of XRP Ledger tokens. So cool to see that. Looks like we got a new tokens tab now as well. So all new tokens being minted on the XRP Ledger show up, as well as a heat map. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Take a quick look at the AMM rankings. Okay, looks like we have a little bit of a flip. We now have magnetic flipping the XP market pool. These are extremely close, with RLUSD coming in very close as well. The amount of XRP being locked up from all of these things is truly incredible. I mean, you're looking at the top 3 or 4 pools locking up close to 5 million XRP. Imagine what happens when we have things like that BBRL on here, the Brazilian Real stablecoin, and RLUSD really gets going, and we have other big banks issuing tokens in the AMM. But it's going to be a very, very special site. It's going to lock up billions of XRP as liquidity in these AMMs. KG coming in with a fire comment. He said, "You're missing the biggest crypto news of the day. BitBoy is making his last YouTube video and is officially retiring from YouTube." Yeah, it's only like the 20th retirement from BitBoy. So we'll see how long this retirement lasts. But in all seriousness, I hope he is getting some help. I can't really tell if he's actually just like using this as a big publicity stunt, or like he actually needs like serious help. But I hope he does get help if he needs it, because he's a little bit off the deep now. Taylor says, "I've only heard that 589 times." Yeah, regardless if he's trolling or not, he definitely does need help. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's so funny. Someone says, as crazy as it sounds, Bitcoin is how I started looking at XRP. No, it's a good point. Appreciate you for sharing that. No, that is funny. Bitboy is how you started looking at XRP. Well, I'm glad you had at least made it to good XRP content. I'm glad you didn't get stuck in some weird wormhole of a whole bunch of crap that doesn't make sense. But welcome to the XRP community. That's awesome. Where is the Cardone live, Mickle? I don't know. Maybe you deleted it. I have no idea. What game tonight? What's the game tonight? Is there a hockey game? Crazy how crazy how he's wedged a brand in. Oh, it's crazy how Gary Cardone has created a brand in crypto without knowing how most of it works. Now, he doesn't understand how anything works. I mean, he has no idea how Bitcoin works. I get up there and these people are talking about these things with Bitcoin. I was like, you guys have like no idea what you're talking about. Like, that's not even how Bitcoin works. Like, all these people are always telling me like, oh, what happens if this happens? I was like, that's not how Bitcoin works. You can't do that. They're always like, oh, well, why can't we just do this and build this on Bitcoin? I was like, because that's not how Bitcoin's structured. If you want to change the entire Bitcoin code, yeah, then maybe, but that's not going to happen. Take a look at the XRP price chart right now. We're pushing right up against this resistance. Looks really, really good. Any piece of positive news could definitely break through there. What's my take on XPR? I don't pay much attention to XPR. You know, there's just too many layer one blockchains out there. There's just too many layer one blockchains out there. I think if you are constantly trying to find like what the next layer one blockchain is, what the next layer one blockchain is, it's just kind of a guessing game. Could it be interesting? Yeah, who knows? It's just so early. It's so early to the creation of a lot of these things. And it's just like, will they have a like it's just like a whole different caliber of project, right? That's the thing. If you're just really into cryptocurrencies, um, and you just like to hold a lot of different cryptocurrencies, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just like there's a difference between investing in Google in 1990 and buying some 4-person team startup where they have big visions and a big goal. Just different calipers. Ripple gets in the room where no one else will get in the room. And I don't know if XPR is going to have any kind of partnership with countries or massive banks in countries anytime soon. Doesn't mean it can't do well, right? It's just takes a long time to build these things out. Takes a very long time to build these things out. Session disconnected. No thanks. I don't think I mentioned this before either, guys. Make sure if you are looking to go get some free tokens or explore the XRP Ledger, you check out the XP Market Season Pass. A whole bunch of cool rewards here to go get NFTs, do very simple things, follow people on X, and there's a whole bunch of cool projects and tokens to go win here. So if you're just looking to go fool around, get some free crypto, I highly suggest you check this out. It's all a whole bunch of easy stuff, teaches you about the XRP Ledger, and then you get a Xanum Pro membership with it. So shout out to the sponsor of the YouTube channel or the YouTube live streams, XP Market. Wow, Gary's poll ended up being 92% of XRP out of 35,000 voters. Oh yeah, Gary got smoked on that poll. He got absolutely smoked on that poll. So good. See, I wouldn't troll Gary so hard if he didn't, but he normally starts it. Like the other day I was on a live with him and he said XRP holders are dumb as rocks. So like I'm going to hit back. Sorry. Just scrolling through X right now, making sure I'm not missing anything. Ooh, this might be interesting. Let's take a look at this. These are the dates in Trump's executive order for the cryptocurrency industry. Yeah, Gary holds XRP. I hope he sells his XRP so bad. Brad Mills, good to see you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Always see you over on X, retweeting my stuff, liking it, commenting it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He was doing a poll so he could figure out whether he should buy more XRP or Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing it. I think he wanted to. I don't think that's why he was doing it. I think he thought he could prove a lot of people wrong and Bitcoin would win the poll. I think his viewpoint was that he's a big Bitcoin person and therefore all the people following him were Bitcoin. And therefore Bitcoin would win the poll. See what else we got here. Just checking the news, make sure. There was a couple other Bitcoin polls that Bitcoin got smoked on. And then all the poll people started freaking out. They're like, it's bots. All these people have no idea what they're talking about. Don't listen to this poll. It's like, why would you run the poll if you're just instantly going to discredit it? It's so funny. It's like, this poll didn't go in my direction, so therefore it's a fake poll. Don't listen to it, even though it was my poll. The funniest thing is they're all running the polls. They're all running their own polls. And then the poll isn't doing what they want. And then they're saying, don't listen to the poll. It's like, all right, man. Like, you're the one who did the poll. No one made you do that. Now you just don't like the results of the poll. Mr. I said, you're welcome. Mr. I, what was I saying? What are you saying you're welcome for? What did you do? You didn't even comment. You're welcome to what? Give me the scoop, Mr. I. Oh, it's 9:02 already? That's crazy. Wow. Time flies, man. I feel like I just got on here. All right, let's take a look at these dates. 30 days within February, 30 days or by February 22nd. What's today? Probably pretty close to that. So by 2022, agency heads of each department must identify regulations, guidance, orders, and other items that affect the digital asset sector. So we should have a whole bunch of reports coming into the government in the next couple of days talking about how they have impacted the cryptocurrency industry. Then by March 24th, each agency that is included must submit to the chair recommendations with respect to each identified regulation, guidance, document, and other, if it should be resigned, modified, or any other items that are necessary for adoption. So by by March 24th, we should essentially have the agencies listing all the things they're doing that don't make any sense for crypto. And in July 2022, submit a report to the president, which shall recommend regulatory and legislative proposals that advance policies established. So by July 2022, we should have a very good idea of where this industry is going in the United States, which is incredible. If you were to ask me prior to reading this how long it would take, I definitely would have said a lot longer than that. So really nice to see how close a lot of chair of the SEC gets in, but we shall see. I could be wrong. See what else we got, if anything else is interesting. This is a pretty funny meme. I'm not sure if you guys saw this. Oh, it's so good. Oh, take a look at this meme right here. It's I don't know, he's run Bitcoin bull. I don't know, he's run Bitcoin polls on X, but when I do, I delete the results because people are choosing XRP. Oh, it's so good. So good. XRP trying to break off the top of this range, though. Market looks really, really good. Just got to break through this last little piece. Once we break through this, we've got some really, really, really good stuff ahead of us. We're right at that zone right now. I don't know, he's run Bitcoin polls on X, but when I do, I delete the results because people are choosing XRP. Oh, man. Oh, that's so good. And then blame it on bots. I think it just has something to do with the name Gary. And sorry for all the Garys in the chat. You do not deserve to take collateral for this, but we're on a bad streak for Garys in the XRP community. It's like whenever there's the next Gary, we got to be careful. Yeah, funny Michael Saylor comment. I was kind of talking to someone the other day. They're like, what do you think of Michael Saylor's price targets for Bitcoin? And I was like, I think Michael Saylor wants to pump Bitcoin out of his own default risk. Of course, Michael Saylor has a high price target. I think it's so funny when people like put any stake in someone like Michael Saylor giving a price target for Bitcoin. Like, he's totally incentivized to give the highest price target possible. Why would he not? You think Michael Saylor is going to give you a realistic price target? He's totally over leveraged all over Bitcoin. He's just going to give whatever price target people want to hear to try to pump his bags. So funny. People are like, oh, what do you, well, Michael Saylor thinks Bitcoin's going to this price. I'm like, I'm sure he does. Sure, Michael Saylor wants Bitcoin to go to a lot of really high prices. Like, what do you mean? What do you think of Jack Dorsey making that gif of Michael Saylor turning into an XRP coin? I have no idea. I think Jack Dorsey is Satoshi. I think Michael Saylor is doing things that are outside of what Satoshi would have wanted. Michael Saylor is focused on turning Bitcoin into digital gold, and I think Jack Dorsey's salty about that. I don't think Jack Dorsey is happy with the way Michael Saylor is moving Bitcoin. Someone just asked, how do I know what projects are being built on the XRP Ledger? Brad Mills says, the more Bitcoin Michael Saylor buys, the more centralized Bitcoin becomes. Guys, my favorite way to monitor what's happening on the XRP Ledger is just to go to XP Market. They actually have down here, if you hit markets and hit DApp rankings, you can take a look at all the top projects on the XRP Ledger. check them out. Go see if you think you're missing anything. Go see if there's anything interesting there. And then also, you can also filter by top coins being built on the XRP Ledger as well. So a lot of stats here just to make sure you know what's going on. Someone asked, how do I monitor what's going on the XRP Ledger? And that's a great way to be able to do it. I just have them favorited in my bar, and whenever I want to go see something happening on the XRP Ledger, I take a look there. Looks like XRP is trying to poke through this thing. Up to 73 cents right now, really just pressing up against this resistance. This could be a nice little breakout here. We're just tasting it right now. Can you see how many wallets there are and money amounts? With those XRP Ledger coins on XP Market, those big whales have. You can take a look at recent trades, but yeah, you can see the entire top holders. So 72% is distributed among the community. There's a couple of large wallets that hold up to probably an anonymous wallet holds 13.5%. Another one holds another 6%. Uphold holds 4.3%. Upbit holds 3.78%. And then the rest of the community holds the other 72.4%. So you can get a lot of cool stats on underlying tokens and just check them out there. Oh, there we go. 74 cents. Let's go. We're trying to break through here. It's not confirmed unless we get really get through this, because we can always wick down. We don't know how the market's going to open up, but man, that looks good. Yo, James, that is a great little comment right there. That's hilarious. It's pulling back a little bit. It's still facing that resistance. We'll see if he can get through it. We shall see. Oh, we just went up, smacked it, and are coming back down a tiny bit, but it still looks phenomenal. Still looks great. I'm not answering that, Christine. Solid pump on the 5-minute. Yeah, I mean we're knocking right on that door. We're knocking right on that door. IRS is expected to lay off 6,000 workers today. Okay, very cool. Love to hear that. I'm not complaining about that happening, I'll tell you that. Boca G says, I was telling friends to buy XRP sub 40 cents, and now they're all knocking on the door asking me how to buy. Yeah, that's how it works. All right, looks like we're getting a small little rejection here. It doesn't look like we had the momentum to pop through there. Guys, I gotta run. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are all incredible. We will be back live tomorrow, and if you know if something crazy happens, I will be live. Just finishing up this consolidation region right now. I think we're right around the corner from another very exciting time. Guys, thank you so much for coming. You guys are all incredible. I'll talk to you all later, and for now,